Let's do this. Welcome to How to Understand Your Lease Agreement, Part 1. Understand your stay, obligations, and responsibilities. To be answered here, of course, what is a lease agreement to you? What guides a lease agreement? And then, most importantly, what you should do before, during, and after signing the lease agreement with your landlord that you have researched very carefully. But before we get into that, what's your landlord's knowledge regarding rental agreement or lease agreements? Some of them identify a difference, but in South Africa we do not. Please follow carefully here. A rental agreement is considered a short-term contract, usually month to month, that is either written or verbal. Verbal is when you've paid the landlord the deposit and the rent for the first month, and you move in, you get the keys. Even if there's nothing signed, it's a lease agreement, it's a rental agreement, because there's a promise that was made and you paid for that promise. A lease agreement, or a lease, is a written agreement. So a rental agreement can either be verbal agreement or written. A lease agreement is definitely a written agreement. It's written, it's that specifies the length and the cost of the rent. Legalwise.co defines it as shown here. Enter into between the landlord and the tenant, specifies the period of time and the amount you should pay per month to keep staying in that apartment or room. You have to sign the contract. Please sign the contract. It's important. Right, so what should inspire the terms of the contract? The Rental Housing Act is chief amongst a few other legislation that should inspire the rental or the lease agreement. And if any of the terms in the lease agreement do not respect what's outlined in the Rental Housing Act, then that lease agreement is illegal. So sign the contract to protect yourself against exploitation from landlords who are out there for blood. What to do before signing the lease agreement? Find out, arrange and view. Right? Find out more about the person advertising, the landlord, the agency, and then arrange a viewing in person. Even if you viewed the video or the pictures, arrange a viewing in person before making the payment. Make sure that you make the payment to the right person. Use your head, the right people. Right. During the signing of the lease agreement, now that you've viewed, you like the place, you're happy, don't get too excited. Hold yourself, compose yourself, read and study the terms. Ask for more clearance when you're confused. Try to be confused. Sign lease agreement in writing, initial every page. The horror stories you would hear about people having signed lease agreements, they get scammed and all these things. So keep a copy of the written lease agreement that you have signed, submit it at your institution, especially if you're sponsored by a bursary. Request contact of the caretaker. Stay, work and play. Then you get your keys. But if you've signed the lease agreement and paid, right, remember to subscribe, guys. And if you're looking for more information on how to get to know your tenancy rights and how to claim your rights, quickly go on our website www.soniclivinglinks.co.za and you will click on the Be Smart feature and see it there. Thank you for your time. Until the next video. Bye bye.